New War Within pre-patch launch and Season 1 roadmap from Blizzard was dropped just yesterday. So we're going to check out this roadmap. It reveals every date up and through the raid. So let's see what this thing talks about here. We know a lot of these dates already. Actually, we know most of these dates, if not all. But let's talk a little bit about it. Pre-patch update dropping on July 23rd. So that is next Tuesday. We'll be seeing that thing. Again, the day that it hits is not the day that we get the new pre-patch event stuff. That'll be hitting the Radiant Echoes on 8/26. So essentially, 8/26? 7/30, sorry, I should say. That'll be hitting on 7/30, which is a week later. So the next reset is when we'll get the Radiant Echoes events, which are your, run around, kill the things, gather the currencies, get gear, do all that stuff. Again, I talked a little bit about this before. That event will continue until 8/26, so August 26th, which means if you have a MOP Remix character, it'll drop on the 19th over to the servers, the current servers. Those characters will transfer over. You'll still have about a week to do these things, but the great thing is the warband bound currency. Everything is warband bound in this event, so if you want to save up your gear and prepare it for basically, transferring it over to your MOP character, you'll be able to do that. That'll be an option. So get in there, get that shit done, and save up the currency if you want to use it for your MOP character. In terms of warbands, again, all that stuff becomes available on the 23rd, so we're going to get warbands, skywriting, and cross-realm guilds. This is an interesting one. Somebody mentioned it in the chat yesterday. I hadn't actually noticed this was going to happen either. But it looks like cross-realm guilds are also going live. So basically, guys, what I'm going to tell you right now is the servers are going to break. They're going to be broken as shit. Nothing's going to work properly. This is not from Blizzard. This is coming from me. This is coming from me. So basically, this is not going to work well the day it comes out, and we're just going to have to deal with it.
Use another
Tundra Freeze, thank you for the sub, man. 20 months. Yeah, I know the internet went to shit, guys. I don't know. We cursed it. Yeah, I said it was fine, and it's not fine. We're just going to have to deal with it. 20 months of being a Death Knight of Earth's Curse. Thank you, Tundra. Moving on from there, we're going to get our early access on August 22nd. So early access will go live on August 22nd. You'll get the, all of the War Within stuff, right? The new stories, the new zones, the hero talents, the delves, the earthen, 8 new dungeons, and new PvP battlegrounds. Now, your delves and your 8 new dungeons are not going to be part of the new season yet. That'll start later on. We'll get to that part of this chart. But you'll get all of that, access to all of that. Everything opens up. You can level up, do everything. The new season won't start until later on, which is good for those people who didn't pay the extra money to get the early access. So for everyone else, it'll start on 8/26. That's right, August 26th. You'll be able to dive in, do all the stuff that I just talked about here, and finally get your toes into the War Within. Moving on from there, our first event that'll finally be unlocking as we move into the War Within will be on September 10th. That is when the new season kicks off. So your new Mythic Plus season, grinding the gear out, everything. Everyone will be excited for that. That's really when the expansion feels like it truly kicks off, when that season starts. So getting in there, you'll be doing your Mythic dungeons, 4 new ones and 4 returning dungeons with all the new affixes that we talked about in previous videos. You'll have a PvP season going live, seasonal delves. Now, if you didn't know this, yes, the seasonal delves will be seasonal as well, part of the seasons. They'll typically drop gear that is around heroic. So that's really nice. You'll see some different delves will become awakened in a sense. I believe it's called I forget. It's bountiful delves. That's what it's called. So one delve that'll keep rotating around. When a delve is bountiful, it'll give you extra treasure at the end if you cleared it without dying a certain amount of times. Your class tier sets will become available, and the Narubar Palace raid, the first raid of the War Within, will kick off on. Stop talking! You bitch. Yeah, I forgot to pause burps. The new raid will kick off on September 17th. So there it is, September 17th. Your new raid kicks off. You'll be able to get into that and finally be able to do some new raiding content. It feels like it's been forever since we've been able to do that. Moving on, Blizzard says they're going to fix some Seasonal 4 upgrade issues. Now, I wasn't aware of these issues, but evidently some people are having issues upgrading their gear. The good thing is that'll get reset today with the reset. So Blizzard identified some issues. They said they're going to fix it this morning in the reset, so that's just great. The more important news here is that Blizzard is not attending BlizzCon. Or sorry, I should say Comic-Con. Blizzard is not attending Comic-Con. So unfortunately, if you're into that, they're not going to be there. Now, this could still change, but as of right now, you look at the list of teams that are going to be there, and Blizzard is not on the list. You see Marvel, Lego, you know, the usual Star Wars and everything. Now, Blizzard's never really released any news at this thing. They've never, you know, dropped anything really new besides merchandise. That's what it's always been about. So if you've ever seen what Blizzard does at BlizzCon, they've released merchandise that has often been exclusive. You know, you can't get it anywhere else. This merchandise, a lot of times, is very collectible because you haven't been able to get it anywhere else besides this thing. So, very nice. If you're sad about it, I don't know what to say. But Blizzard is also, they've canceled a couple events. The good thing is they're still on track, I believe, to attend Gamescom. So, Blizzard is going to attend Gamescom. We'll see them there. We know that they're not doing BlizzCons as often anymore. So, these kinds of events sometimes are going to be the only thing that we can really get news from besides the regular drops and this channel on YouTube, just of course. But yes, Blizzard not attending Comic-Con, but that's all right. With this just around the corner, the excitement is palpable. That's for sure.